In the harrowing world of dependency court, parents are often faced with a relentless battle against not only child protective services, but also the state's attorneys, who will stop at nothing to make them look bad. These parents, already grappling with the emotional turmoil of potentially losing their children, find themselves up against a system that seems designed to work against them. The courtroom, which should be a place of justice and fairness, often becomes a battleground where parents feel outmatched and overwhelmed. Statistics show that a disproportionately high number of parents lose custody battles in dependency court, often due to the aggressive tactics employed by states' attorneys. These attorneys are trained to be relentless, and their primary goal is to win cases, sometimes at any cost. This often means that the truth becomes a casualty in the process. The parents, who may already be struggling with various personal issues, find themselves painted in the worst possible light, with every mistake magnified and every positive aspect of their character ignored. States' attorneys will do everything they can to paint parents in a negative light, using intimidation tactics and misleading information to sway the court's decision. They may bring up past mistakes that have no bearing on the current situation, or they might twist the parents' words to make them seem unfit. The courtroom becomes a place of fear and anxiety for these parents, who feel like they are constantly on trial, not just for their actions, but for their very character. They twisted my words. They made me out to be a monster. "I just wanted to protect my child," says one parent, echoing the sentiments of many who have found themselves in this situation. The emotional toll is immense, as parents are forced to relive their worst moments and defend themselves against accusations that feel deeply unfair. The courtroom, which should be a place of truth and justice, often feels like a place of judgment and condemnation. States' attorneys often rely on character assassination and manipulation of facts to undermine the credibility of parents in dependency court, making it an uphill battle for families seeking reunification. They may present evidence out of context or use expert witnesses who are biased against the parents. The parents, who may not have the resources to fight back effectively, find themselves at a severe disadvantage. The power imbalance is stark, and the stakes could not be higher. Recent investigations have uncovered numerous cases of states' attorneys resorting to unethical practices in dependency court, raising serious concerns about the fairness and integrity of the legal process. These investigations have revealed a pattern of behavior that is deeply troubling, with attorneys prioritizing wins over justice. The findings have sparked outrage among advocates for parents' rights, who argue that the system is fundamentally broken and in need of reform. It's time to stand up against the unjust tactics used by states' attorneys in dependency court and demand a fair and unbiased legal system for all families. This means advocating for changes in the way these cases are handled, ensuring that parents have access to adequate legal representation, and holding states' attorneys accountable for their actions. The fight for justice is not just about individual cases, but about creating a system that truly serves the best interests of children and families. Stand up for justice, protecting parents' rights in dependency court. This is a call to action for everyone who believes in fairness and justice. By raising awareness, supporting affected families, and pushing for systemic change, we can create a dependency court system that is truly just and equitable. Together, we can make a difference and ensure that every parent has a fair chance to be heard and to fight for their children.